Greetings, and thank you for joining us on the Sleep Science Top 1. This evening, a journey awaits us through one of the most enigmatic realms imaginable. Not the distant corners of the cosmos, but the vast universe that resides within your own perception. The senses serve as the narrators of your body, converting the world's language into experiences you can perceive and embrace. From simple vibrations, chemicals, and light, they construct what you call reality is your mind's tender, living artwork of reality. Transforming these elements into the vast world that surrounds you, one will uncover the ways in which the mind compensates for visual gaps, the influence of sound on taste perception, and the remarkable sensitivity of plants to even the lightest caress. With each heartbeat, each breath, and every flicker of color, a subtle miracle of perception unfolds. As we embark on this journey, should you find joy in these gentle explorations, consider liking and subscribing or sharing your thoughts in the comments below. It guides others to discover their path here as well, one drowsy spirit at a time. For the time being, settle in, allow your eyelids to droop, and embrace the hidden melody that envelops you at every turn of your existence. Let us commence. The brain possesses the remarkable ability to reinterpret taste influenced by visual stimuli. The hue and presentation of a dish can subtly alter its taste perception in one's thoughts. Upon encountering a strawberry yogurt tinted green, one's mind might firmly believe it has the flavor of lime. In controlled experiments, identical drinks, though chemically the same, are perceived to taste sweeter, sourer, or fruitier based on their different colors. The impact of vision on expectation is profound, and this expectation subsequently alters perception. Your mind so lovingly weaves together. Your senses breathe together, like old friends, sharing the same dream signals, from sight, smell, and texture, to anticipate the expected flavor, frequently compensating for any missing elements. The experience of tasting transcends a mere single sense. It unfolds as a complex interplay of sensations, orchestrated by the brain's interpretations of reality. Your perception of flavor is frequently shaped by your expectations. Your mind isn't deceiving you, it's filling in the gaps of the narrative. The essence, in a sense, resides equally in the realm of imagination as it does upon your palate. There are individuals who can truly experience the flavor of words or the hue of colors. There exist exceptional individuals whose senses blend. Your senses breathe together, like old friends, sharing the same dream in a remarkable phenomenon known as blended senses symphony. For them, sounds shimmer with hues, numbers possess textures, and words evoke unique tastes, like cinnamon, copper, or chocolate. One individual may perceive the name Michael as having a minty flavor, whereas another might experience Tuesday as evoking a sensation that is both blue and coarse. These experiences are not mere figments of the imagination. Brain scans reveal overlapping activity among sensory regions. The lines that separate seeing, tasting, and feeling begin to fade, uncovering the profound connections that exist among our senses. Blended senses symphony enhances memory, creativity, and emotion, enabling individuals to remember information through taste or color. It presents a journey into a reality where perception intertwines harmoniously, where each sound resonates with color and every word dissolves delightfully on the tongue. In truth, a faint echo of this blending resonates within us all. The senses were never intended to function in isolation. They collectively shape the world around us. The sense of smell is intricately connected to memory. As a familiar scent wafts through the air, whether it be the smoke of a campfire or the sharp sweetness of rain on pavement, it has the power to transport one back through the years in an instant. In contrast to sight or hearing, which navigate through various layers of processing, smell makes a direct journey to the limbic system, the emotional heart of the brain. The olfactory bulb has a direct connection to the hippocampus and amygdala, the areas responsible for shaping memory and emotion. Thus, a scent has the power to bring back entire memories, with striking clarity, encompassing not only the events themselves, but also the emotions they evoked. Researchers refer to this phenomenon as the scent memory time machine, named after the author who illustrated how scents, like those of tea and madeleines, can evoke memories. The scent transcends reason and words. It resonates with raw feeling. It serves as a reminder that memory transcends mere images or words. It is composed of sensations, subtle echoes of the world, gently woven through time in the very air we inhale. Each human nose possesses its own distinctiveness, much like a fingerprint. While it may not often cross our minds, the experience of scent is uniquely individual. The unique configuration of one's nasal cavity, the distinct sensitivity of individual receptors, and even the slightest genetic variations contribute to an olfactory signature that is entirely one of a kind. Two individuals inhaling the fragrance of the same rose do not genuinely share the identical olfactory experience. The unique combination of over 400 smell receptors interprets the chemical cocktail of the world in a distinct manner, blending notes in ways that only the brain comprehends. This uniqueness can shape everything from the perfumes you prefer to the foods you desire. For some individuals, cilantro presents a fresh and lemony flavor, while for others, it evokes the taste of soap. A single gene can account for this disparity. Even identical twins, sharing nearly identical DNA, exhibit subtle differences in their perception of smell. The air holds the same molecules for all, yet each nose interprets them in a unique, unseen dialect. The ability to perceive scents allows for the detection of more than 1 trillion distinct odors. For years, scientists held a narrow view of our noses, convinced that humans were limited to recognizing merely 10,000 scents. However, studies conducted in the 21st century dismantled that misconception. Through the use of intricate scent blends, researchers discovered that the human sense of smell can differentiate among at least 1 trillion distinct odor combinations, and probably even more. Each scent is not linked to just one molecule, but rather to a symphony of receptor activations, akin to musical notes, creating harmonious chords. The brain decodes these patterns instantly, drawing comparisons to memories of flowers, smoke, or freshly baked bread. This vast spectrum developed as a result of the crucial role smell played in survival, enabling the detection of spoiled food, predators, or secure shelter. Yet today, it links us to more nuanced joys. The aroma of earth following a downpour, the tang of ocean waves, the comforting heat of another's touch. Every breath we take weaves an unseen tapestry of knowledge, a testament to the boundless richness of the world that often eludes our perception. When one holds their nose, a portion of their sense of taste diminishes. The essence of food unfolds as a soft, loving conversation between your senses, between taste and aroma. When silence falls upon one, the entire melody transforms. Only 5 basic tastes can be detected by your tongue alone. Delightful, tangy, savory, sharp, and rich. The subtle sweetness of strawberries, the smokiness of chocolate, and the brightness of mint all emerge from aroma molecules that ascend through the back of the throat to the nose. When one pinches their nose shut, they obstruct that passage. The outcome is a bland, subdued experience, where intricacy vanishes and only basic flavors persist. This explains why food appears lackluster when one is suffering from a cold. As soon as the grip on your nose is loosened, the vibrant fall bouquet sweeps in with a flourish, and flavor blossoms anew. The experience of taste extends far beyond the confines of the tongue. It is a union of breath and biology, a sensory alliance that uncovers the profound way in which smell shapes our understanding of flavor. The essence of food lies predominantly in its aroma, rather than its flavor. The essence of what we perceive as flavor primarily resides in the nose. As one chews, air, infused with volatile molecules, ascends into the nasal cavity, engaging the olfactory receptors that genuinely shape the essence of dining. The sweetness of mango, the richness of coffee, the sharpness of cheese, each is an aroma, distinct from the tastes experienced on the tongue. Experiments reveal that when the nose is blocked, a strawberry can lose much of its flavor, despite retaining its sweetness. Chefs and food scientists depend on this interplay, carefully balancing aroma compounds to create intricate flavor experiences. The brain, in the meantime, weaves these sensory signals into a singular, cohesive experience. It does not distinguish between taste and smell. It combines them into a unified perception of taste. In that regard, the act of eating unfolds as a rich, multisensory experience. The senses of sight, smell, texture, and memory intertwine, each playing its part in a harmonious performance. Each bite unfolds a narrative that your senses weave. Your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream, subtly orchestrated within the depths of your mind. Certain individuals possess an extraordinary ability to taste, having a significantly higher number of taste buds compared to the average person. Approximately 1 in 4 individuals possess unusually dense clusters of taste buds, with some having as many as twice the number found in others. In a realm where flavor reigns supreme, these hypertaste worlds experience a heightened reality of taste. Bitter foods may present an intensely sharp flavor, while alcohol and coffee can come across as quite harsh, and even dishes with mild spice can prove to be overwhelming. However, this enhanced taste perception not only intensifies flavors, but also introduces a layer of intricacy. Individuals with heightened taste sensitivity can perceive nuances that often go unnoticed by others. The subtle sharpness of greens, the richness of chocolate, the complexity of tea. The distinction lies not in choice, but in the body's inherent nature. A greater number of taste buds packed into each square inch of the tongue, each linked to a more intricate network of nerves. There are scientists who hold the view that this trait may have provided survival benefits, aiding humans in steering clear of toxic plants. Today, it transforms dining into a vibrant, occasionally tiring journey. For a hypertaste world, even the simplest meal can resonate with a rich harmony. From the moment they enter the world, infants exhibit a natural inclination towards sweet tastes. From the moment they enter the world, infants reveal an innate attraction to sweetness. It serves as a means of enduring challenges. Sweetness frequently indicates foods abundant in energy, such as milk and fruit. Research indicates that when presented with something sweet, newborns tend to relax and even smile, whereas bitter or sour flavors elicit grimaces from them. This initial inclination serves to direct nutritional choices prior to the influence of learning or personal experience on preferences. As time passes, the brain adapts to a variety of flavors, broadening its appreciation. Yet the initial affection for sweetness remains ever present. Intriguingly, the amniotic fluid within the womb holds remnants of the mother's diet, indicating that a baby's initial encounters with flavor occur even before entering the world. A mother who consumes garlic, vanilla, or carrots can gently infuse her child's environment with unique flavors even before their first breath. The essence of taste emerges as a gentle murmur from the external realm, preceding our awakening to its visual splendor. Spicy food transcends mere flavor. It embodies a sensation of discomfort. As one bites into a chili pepper, it is not merely a flavor that is experienced, but rather a sensation that is felt. The burning sensation arises from a compound known as burn without fire, which triggers pain receptors in the mouth, identical to those that detect extreme heat. The brain perceives this as a threat, inundating the body with endorphins and adrenaline. Yet, intriguingly, this discomfort can transform into something one craves. The surge of endorphins brings about a serene euphoria, and with continued experience, a sense of tolerance develops. Spice enthusiasts frequently find themselves yearning for increasingly intense dishes as their minds pursue the excitement. Burn without fire is not exclusive to chili peppers. mustard, wasabi, and certain black peppers all possess compounds that elicit comparable effects. At its core, the spicy flavor presents a fascinating paradox, where discomfort masquerades as delight. The burn is felt by the nervous system, while your tongue remains untouched by its sting. And somehow, that fiery trick of biology imbues food with a sense of vibrant existence. Your tongue perceives 5 fundamental tastes, yet your mind weaves. Your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream, a tapestry of thousands. The essence of taste lies in its simplicity, encompassing 5 fundamental sensations: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami. Yet, the essence of flavor is anything but straightforward. The tongue features small clusters of sensory cells, known as taste buds, each finely attuned to these fundamental categories. However, when intertwined with scent, warmth, feel, and even auditory elements, the mind conjures up a multitude of variations that seem boundless. The distinction between a crunchy apple and a soft one extends beyond mere texture. The sound of the bite indeed changes how freshness is perceived. The effervescence of a fizzy beverage amplifies its tartness, whereas warmth brings out its sugary notes. The brain effortlessly blends these sensations. Your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream, transforming every meal into a unique experience, instead of just a recipe. The concept of taste unfolds as a harmonious blend of sensations, an ongoing dialogue between the body and the imagination, transforming mere molecules on the tongue into vast realms of flavor within the mind. It appears that humans may possess an additional taste sensation specifically for fats. For decades, it was widely accepted among scientists that there existed merely 5 fundamental tastes. However, recent research indicates that we might have developed an additional, unique sensitivity to fats. On the tongue, specialized receptors, attuned to specific fatty acids, elicit responses distinct from those of sweetness or saltiness. This is understandable. From a biological perspective, fat serves as a source of energy, essential for survival, and provides significant rewards to the brain. The creamy smoothness of chocolate, the richness of butter, the comforting flavor of warm soup, all convey nuanced messages that awaken this concealed perception. Certain individuals exhibit a heightened sensitivity to these fatty notes, which in turn affects their appetite and food preferences. Interestingly, individuals who are more sensitive to the presence of fat tend to consume less of it, as their brains recognize it more quickly. Fat, previously regarded merely as a textural element, is emerging as a distinct flavor in its own right, the serene, opulent pulse of the gastronomic realm. Cats are unable to perceive sweetness in any form. To a cat, sugar is akin to sand. In contrast to humans, cats do not possess a crucial protein that enables them to perceive sweet flavors. Their taste receptors for sweetness are impaired, a genetic mutation that traces back to their carnivorous lineage from ages past. Given that their diet is predominantly meat-based, they have never found it necessary to acknowledge carbohydrates. While humans have a longing for chocolate and fruit, cats experience no reaction to sugar whatsoever. However, they are not lacking. Their senses are heightened for various tastes, particularly for the amino acids present in flesh. Some even react to savory compounds that go unnoticed by humans. This unusual inability to perceive sweetness illustrates the way evolution shapes sensory perception for the sake of survival. The perception of flavor among creatures serves as a mirror to their most pressing needs. For cats, sugar held no significance. Yet, the aroma of prey and the flavor of protein shape their whole sensory experience. Fish possess the remarkable ability to taste through their entire bodies. In environments where sight and smell often fail, many fish have developed a remarkable adaptation to thrive. Their skin, fins, and even tails were adorned with taste buds, creating a unique sensory experience. A catfish, for instance, possesses the remarkable ability to detect chemical traces in the water just by gliding through them. The entirety of its form functions as a tool for tasting. The external taste buds are adept at detecting amino acids, salts, and various molecules that are released by prey or plants. Certain species possess more than 100,000 of these elements, transforming their bodies into vibrant maps of flavor and chemistry. Envision a world where one can perceive the subtle sweetness of algae or the sharp metallic tang of minerals, all without the need to part their lips. For fish, the experience of taste extends beyond mere consumption. It serves as a means of fostering environmental consciousness, an avenue for delving into the aquatic realm they reside in their tranquil rivers and shadowy ocean depths. Taste serves as their vision. Octopuses possess the remarkable ability to taste through their arms. Every one of the octopus's 8 arms is adorned with hundreds of suckers, each capable of tasting and touching independently. As the octopus ventures through its environment, it engages not only in the sensation of texture, but also in the experience of taste. These specialized cells enable the octopus to sense chemicals emitted by prey or concealed food sources, allowing it to differentiate between rock, shell, and potential meal with remarkable speed. The brain, spread across its arms, processes sensory information on site, allowing each limb a certain level of independence. This decentralized intelligence allows an octopus to engage in multiple tasks simultaneously, with one arm exploring a shell, while another readies for an attack. Their tactile taste sense transforms the ocean floor into a rich tapestry of flavor and signal. Each surface reveals a narrative, and within that narrative, the octopus discovers its next action, led by a choreography of sensation and flavor interwoven. Butterflies experience flavor through their feet. When a butterfly lands on a leaf, it is not merely resting, it is savoring the moment. Minute chemoreceptors, located on its feet, possess the remarkable ability to sense sugars, toxins, and plant chemicals in mere seconds. This remarkable ability enables butterflies to determine the suitability of a leaf for laying eggs or feeding. A single tap of the foot unveils the fate of the plant, determining if it will nurture the caterpillars or bring them harm. Female butterflies exhibit a remarkable level of discernment, engaging in intricate tasting dances prior to selecting the ideal location. Some possess the ability to detect pheromones or chemical signals from different species, skillfully steering clear of competition. Picture a world where, with each step you take, you could immediately discern the composition of the earth beneath you and its capacity to support life. For butterflies, this sensory power represents survival, a delicate dance between chemistry and instinct, leading them through their fragile, drifting existence among the blossoms of the world. The development of the sense of touch begins even before one enters the world. Long before sight or hearing come to life, the initial sense to develop in the womb is touch. At approximately 8 weeks of gestation, a developing baby starts to react to gentle touch, even prior to the complete formation of the brain. As nerves and skin intertwine, tactile signals play a crucial role in sculpting the brain's structure, directing the connections that will ultimately govern movement, perception, and emotion. Touch reveals to the body its own limits, outlining the essence of self. Even after birth, this sense continues to play a pivotal role in human development. Gentle contact, a parent's hand, a soft blanket, a warm bath, these elements weave. Your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream, to release hormones that soothe the body and fortify neural pathways. In this manner, touch emerges as the initial language we communicate, and possibly the final one we relinquish. It serves as the quiet basis for all other senses, imparting the essence of what it is to inhabit a physical form. The skin possesses over 20 distinct types of nerve endings. The human skin serves not merely as a protective barrier, it embodies a vibrant tapestry of sensation. Within every square centimeter, countless nerve endings await, each attuned to distinct signals such as pressure, vibration, temperature, stretch, pain, and texture. Some react to the gentle touch of a feather, while others find comfort in the weight of deep pressure or the warmth of heat. Certain receptors activate only when you are in motion, while others remain dormant until even the slightest change in temperature stirs them to life. Your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream. They create the most extensive sensory organ of the body, perpetually relaying information to the brain regarding what makes contact, the speed of that contact, and its intensity. Even the smallest change, a grain of sand, a drop of water, a whisper of air, carries its unique essence. The depth of sensation is what enables one to differentiate silk from stone, warmth from cold, and safety from danger. Through the skin, one finds themselves in a continuous dialogue with the physical world, each moment brimming with subtle messages. There are individuals who can sense touches that remain undetected by others. Skin sensitivity varies from one individual to another. Some individuals possess an exceptionally refined sense of touch, capable of perceiving textures and vibrations that lie beneath the level of ordinary awareness. These highly attuned individuals possess the remarkable ability to sense even the slightest touch of a single human hair against their skin, or to perceive minute variations in surfaces solely through their fingertips. In extreme cases, this sensitivity can verge on discomfort, where even clothing tags or soft fabrics may become intolerable. It is suspected by scientists that variations in genetics or differences in nerve density contribute to this heightened awareness. Artists, surgeons, and musicians often possess an extraordinary level of tactile sensitivity, which grants them enhanced control and precision in their crafts. However, for some, it remains an ongoing struggle. The world around them appears strikingly vibrant. Touch transcends mere mechanics. It resonates with profound emotion. What is perceived as soft by one individual may be experienced as sharp by another. The bodies do not merely sense the world, they each interpret it in their unique manner. A rare condition exists where the connection between touch and emotion is so intense that it can become overwhelming. For many individuals, touch brings a sense of comfort, establishing a connection. However, for individuals with mirror-touch blended senses symphony, the sensation transforms into something almost intolerable. As they observe another being touched, their own bodies resonate with the sensation, as though the experience is unfolding within them. Observing another person gently stroke their arm can evoke a physical sensation within themselves. The connection between empathy and sensation creates a haze around the distinction of self and other. It is believed by scientists that this phenomenon arises from exceptionally robust connections between the brain's somatosensory and mirror neuron systems, which are circuits that replicate the experiences of others as we observe them. For certain individuals, it fosters a deep sense of compassion and sensitivity towards others, overwhelming sensations. It illustrates the fluidity of perception, revealing that our nervous systems are interconnected rather than isolated. Touch transcends mere physicality. It embodies relational, emotional, and profoundly human connections. Through it, one feels not only their own life, but also the resonances of those nearby. Heat and cold are perceived through distinct receptors, each offering a unique sensory experience. The perception of temperature is not merely one feeling, rather, it comprises two sensations, each transmitted by different nerve fibers that react independently to heat and cold. The activation of cold receptors occurs with a decrease in temperature, whereas warm receptors respond with an increase. Yet these signals converge in the mind, crafting a singular sensation of temperature. When both ignite simultaneously, one encounters a blend of sensations, akin to the tingling burn of menthol or chili. Some nerve endings can misinterpret chemical stimuli as temperature, explaining why mint imparts a cooling sensation while cinnamon evokes warmth. This complex mechanism safeguards the body against extremes, triggering reflexes well ahead of conscious response. Yet it also imparts emotional depth to temperature, embodying the comfort of warmth and the sharp alertness of cold. The skin serves not merely as a thermometer, but as a translator of energy, transforming the principles of physics into the nuanced expressions of comfort, caution, and touch. The lips rank among the most sensitive areas of the human body. The lips, filled with dense clusters of nerve endings and almost lacking protective layers, exhibit an incredible sensitivity to touch, texture, and temperature. These areas possess approximately 100 times the number of nerve endings compared to the skin on your fingertips. This heightened sensitivity reveals nuanced differences. The comforting heat of a cup, the gentle texture of fabric, the intimate presence of another individual. The lips, devoid of sweat glands and hair, respond immediately to shifts in temperature. Their vibrant hue arises from blood vessels positioned just beneath the surface, infusing both warmth and sensitivity. Beyond biology, the lips are intricately connected to emotion. The neural regions responsible for processing touch are intricately connected to experiences of pleasure and the formation of social bonds. A kiss, a sip, a whisper. Each one holds a depth of sensory experience that surpasses what one might initially perceive. The lips serve a purpose beyond mere speech or nourishment. They are a bridge, transforming touch into a profound sense of intimacy. Individuals who are blind possess an extraordinary ability to read textures with remarkable precision, surpassing the limits of those who rely on sight. Even in the absence of sight, the mind remains active and engaged. It transforms itself. In individuals who are blind, the visual cortex, typically reserved for sight, engages during tactile activities such as reading Braille. This neural adaptation bestows remarkable sensitivity to texture and detail. Some blind individuals possess the remarkable ability to discern patterns that are just a fraction of a millimeter apart, exceeding the tactile resolution found in sighted individuals. It has been discovered by scientists that this phenomenon occurs as the brain repurposes dormant visual circuits to improve touch perception, thereby refining the ability to discern texture and shape. The fingertips, already rich in innovation, grow increasingly responsive through dedicated practice. Touch transforms into more than merely a replacement for sight. It evolves into a unique form of perception that understands the world through contact instead of illumination. It serves as a reminder that the senses are not rigid limits, but adaptable instruments, able to bring about significant change when one door shuts and another swings wide. The sensation of being ticklish developed as a means of fostering social connections and providing a defense mechanism. Tickling stands out as one of the most peculiar human sensations, evoking feelings that are both delightful and unbearable. It is believed by scientists that it fulfills two interconnected roles: play and protection. In social contexts, tickling fosters laughter and connection, enhancing trust among parents and children, friends, or partners. However, that very sensation also transformed into a protective instinct. The most ticklish areas, ribs, neck, armpits, are equally susceptible to an unexpected assault. The involuntary squirming and laughter that ensue might have previously conditioned the body to respond swiftly to unforeseen touch. It is intriguing that one cannot successfully tickle oneself, as the brain anticipates its own actions and diminishes the element of surprise. Ticklishness resides in that delicate realm where anticipation meets unpredictability, embodying a playful paradox central to the experience of human touch. It serves as a reminder that sensation intertwines with emotion and connection, just as much as it does with nerves and skin. Ghost touch memories uncover the intricate ways in which touch is represented within the brain. When a person loses a limb, they frequently still experience sensations from it, a sensation of warmth, accompanied by itching, pressure, and even pain, as though it lingers still. The sensations of phantom limbs illustrate that the experience of touch transcends the physical body, instead being inscribed within the brain's somatosensory map. Every body part is linked to a specific area in the cortex, creating a comprehensive internal depiction referred to as the homunculus. When a limb vanishes, the corresponding brain region continues to show activity, occasionally stimulated by adjacent areas. For example, when one touches the face of an amputee, it may evoke sensations in the hand that is no longer there. Mirror therapy employs visual feedback to deceive the brain into perceiving the limb once more, effectively diminishing phantom pain and illustrating the malleability of perception through what you call reality is your mind's tender, living artwork. Ultimately, touch transcends the boundaries of skin. It resides within the very structure of the mind. The brain continuously anticipates the emotions one is about to experience before they truly manifest. Each touch, each movement, each texture encountered is processed through a lens of anticipation. The brain does not simply await the arrival of information, it anticipates it instead. Even before a hand extends towards an object, the sensory cortex is already at work, anticipating the sensations of pressure, temperature, and weight that await. This foresight enables a seamless interaction with the world, allowing you to modify your approach prior to receiving any response. When something unexpected occurs, a surface feels colder, heavier, or rougher than anticipated. The mind swiftly adjusts its understanding of reality. This method, known as predictive coding, conserves significant processing power, making sensations appear instantaneous. The reason self-tickling is ineffective lies in the brain's anticipation, resulting in a dulled sensation. Ultimately, perception revolves not so much around the act of receiving information, but rather the process of validating one's expectations. Your senses are not mere passive observers. They are dynamic narrators, perpetually reshaping their narratives as the world reveals itself to you. Sound vibrations can be felt through our skin. Sound transcends mere auditory perception. It embodies a physical vibration that travels through air, water, and even within our own bodies. Low-frequency waves, particularly the deep bass tones, resonate as soft vibrations in the chest or fingertips. The skin is equipped with mechanoreceptors that are finely tuned to sense these delicate movements, transforming acoustic energy into a tactile experience. This interplay of senses enriches our experience of music. The profound echo of a drum or the steady thrum of an engine permeates our being, enriching the experience of sound. In experiments, individuals without hearing ability can still perceive rhythm and tempo solely through vibrations. The body transforms into an extension of the ear, an instrument finely attuned to the quiet rhythm of movement. The experience of sound serves as a reminder that perception transcends individual senses, engaging the entire body in a dialogue with the physical world. Some deaf individuals utilize vibrations to engage with music. For individuals who can't hear, music doesn't vanish. It evolves into something new. Musicians and listeners who are deaf frequently rely on vibration to experience rhythm, melody, and emotional depth. They place their hands on speakers, stand barefoot on wooden floors, or utilize wearable devices that convert sound frequencies into pulses against their skin. The brain, with its remarkable adaptability, begins to decipher these vibrations, transforming them into meaningful patterns. Some deaf performers create by envisioning frequencies, while others express sound through their bodies, feeling the deep resonance of bass in their chests and the sharp tingle of high notes on their fingertips. This tactile engagement with music uncovers the fluidity of sensory boundaries. Sound manifests as vibration, and vibration translates to touch. The experience of art transcends mere auditory perception. It is something we can sense, embody, and interpret through every fiber of our being. The ears remain ever vigilant, always attuned to the sounds around them. The brain naturally adapts, filtering out certain sounds over time. Even in the depths of slumber, the ears stay alert. they persist in receiving sound, transmitting signals to the brain that are largely overlooked. The filtering occurs not within the ear, but rather in the auditory cortex, where the brain determines what is significant. The familiar, repetitive noises, the hum of a refrigerator, the ticking of a clock, gradually fade into the background through a process known as habituation. Yet, an unexpected sound, reminiscent of a sudden creak or whisper, pierces through the silence without delay. This selective attention developed as a crucial adaptation for survival, allowing us to rest while maintaining a sense of vigilance. Yet it also unveils the subjectivity of hearing. Silence is never genuinely silent, merely a softening of awareness. In the stillness of night, the mind remains attentive, not to every noise, but to the rhythms it considers significant. The world persists in its gentle hum, even as you become oblivious to its presence. The faintest sound, perceptible to the human ear, causes the eardrum to vibrate by an amount smaller than the width of an atom. At the edge of perception, sound diminishes to an almost unfathomable degree. A soft murmur, the gentle rustle of a leaf, a distant caress of the breeze. The gentle waves barely stir the eardrum, moving it by a distance, even smaller than the diameter of a single hydrogen atom. Yet the ear's mechanical precision transforms that minute vibration into a series of signals through tiny bones, fluid waves, and microscopic hair cells in the cochlea. Every cell vibrates at its own unique frequency, crafting a soundscape that unfolds across your auditory realm. This remarkable sensitivity approaches the realm of the miraculous. The ear perceives pressures that are 1 billion times less intense than those that could cause harm. In tranquil instances, the body finds itself at the brink of physics, able to perceive the slightest quiver in the atmosphere. Listening transcends mere loudness. It involves a keen awareness of even the slightest shifts, evidence that even the softest murmur possesses the strength to resonate. The brain possesses the remarkable ability to pinpoint the origin of a sound by detecting differences that are even smaller than a microsecond. The ears function in harmony, resembling a remarkable detection system capable of identifying the source of a sound with astonishing accuracy. When something makes a noise, the sound arrives at one ear just a moment before it does at the other. A delay so minuscule, it may even be less than 1/1,000,000th of a second. Yet the mind perceives that distinction, swiftly assessing both direction and distance. Even the slightest differences in volume and phase contribute to pinpointing the precise location of a rustling leaf, a voice, or a footstep. The auditory cortex processes this information instantaneously, transforming fleeting moments into spatial forms. It is the ability to shut your eyes yet accurately direct yourself toward the origin of a sound. This ability emerged as a means of survival, enabling the detection of predators, prey, and the movements of others in the shadows. Your head may be small, yet your timing is truly remarkable. A vibrant sonar, woven into the stillness that exists between heartbeats. Some individuals encounter earworms, melodies that replay in the mind like an auditory. What you call reality is your mind's tender, living artwork, a captivating tune that lingers on, the enigmatic earworm. For many individuals, it exists merely as a benign mental reverberation. Yet for certain individuals, these loops transform into striking auditory hallucinations, rich with tone, rhythm, and texture. The phenomenon emerges as segments of the brain's auditory cortex revisit stored sound patterns, independent of any input from the ears. It feels like the jukebox in your mind is caught in an endless loop. The cycle can be initiated by stress, fatigue, and repetition. However, researchers believe it fulfills a role, strengthening memory via repetition. Musicians, in particular, encounter earworms with greater intensity due to their brains being attuned to sound prediction. What is truly remarkable is that the song remains a figment of imagination. The mind constructs it from recollection, engaging the same pathways that handle genuine auditory perception. Each hum Each chorus, confined within your thoughts, becomes an echo of sound, a hidden performance, brought to life by the power of imagination. Bats here resonate at speeds that far surpass human capabilities, echoing hundreds of times faster. In the shadows, bats perceive their world through the echoes of sound. Their ultrasonic cries reverberate against objects, returning as echoes that create a detailed map of their environment. Yet, what captivates scientists the most is the remarkable speed they exhibit. The brain of a bat processes these echoes at a speed that far surpasses our own capabilities, operating hundreds of times faster. This swift response enables them to sense a flying insect, even in complete darkness, and alter their flight trajectory without delay. Certain species produce more than 100 clicks every second, creating an unbroken flow of sound-based information. Their auditory systems possess an extraordinary sensitivity, capable of discerning variations in echo timing that are less than a microsecond, uncovering not only location, but also shape, distance, and texture. For a bat, sound holds tangible significance. It is palpable. The atmosphere enveloping them glimmers with unseen contours of reality. In the depths of what appears to be darkness, bats navigate a vivid and intricate world crafted solely from the sounds that surround them. Elephants possess the remarkable ability to perceive sounds that fall beneath the threshold of human hearing. In the heart of the savannas, elephants engage in a form of communication through rumbles that resonate at such low frequencies that they remain inaudible to human ears. The infrasonic calls resonate through the earth and atmosphere, journeying over great expanses, occasionally exceeding 6 miles. Elephants perceive them, not just with their large ears, but also through the delicate pads on their feet, picking up on subtle seismic vibrations. These low frequencies convey social information, serve as warnings, offer greetings, and express emotional tones. Family groups have been observed communicating with one another across open plains, their voices echoing long before they become visible. It's as though the earth itself becomes a shared telephone line. Humans can feel similar vibrations if amplified, but to elephants, they are as clear as speech. Their hearing reaches downward into frequencies we can only imagine. A secret communication woven through soil and sound, linking herds across invisible horizons of vibration. Whales communicate with infrasonic sound that travels thousands of miles. Beneath the ocean's surface, whales sing songs that can circle the world. Some of their calls reach frequencies so low that they travel through seawater for thousands of miles without fading. These infrasonic notes roll through the deep like invisible waves, connecting distant pods across entire oceans. Blue whales, for instance, can produce sounds below 20 hertz, vibrations more felt than heard. Scientists believe these immense voices help them navigate, find mates, and coordinate migrations across vast distances. Hydrophones placed deep underwater have recorded patterns so long and structured they resemble music, shifting subtly year by year. The ocean itself becomes a resonant chamber, carrying messages farther than any human technology could, without distortion. For the whales, the sea is not silent. It's filled with a slow, haunting language that wraps around the planet in endless liquid conversation. Owls can pinpoint prey in total darkness, using hearing alone. An owl doesn't need light to hunt. Its face, shaped like a satellite dish, funnels sound toward its asymmetrically placed ears, one slightly higher than the other. This uneven design allows the owl to detect minute differences in timing and intensity between its ears, building a three-dimensional picture of sound. It can locate a mouse under a blanket of snow, guided purely by the faint rustle of movement. In experiments, owls with eyes covered still strike prey with near-perfect accuracy. Their brains contain specialized neurons that respond to both direction and elevation of sound, mapping space in exquisite detail. The silence of their flight, achieved by uniquely fringed feathers, ensures nothing interferes with that acoustic vision. For an owl, darkness is irrelevant. The night is full of sound shapes, living echoes of every heartbeat and whisper in the forest below. Your sense of balance lives in your inner ear. Hidden deep inside, each ear is a labyrinth of fluid-filled chambers called the vestibular system, your internal compass. Tiny crystals and hair cells within these semicircular canals detect changes in movement, tilt, and acceleration. When you turn your head, the fluid shifts, bending delicate cilia that signal the brain about your body's orientation. Your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream with your eyes and muscles. This system keeps you upright, steady, and aware of which way is up. Even the smallest disturbance, fluid imbalance, infection, or motion can send confusing signals, producing dizziness or vertigo. Remarkably, your sense of balance works even in darkness, or with your eyes closed. It's entirely mechanical, relying on physics rather than vision. This hidden sense operates quietly, moment by moment, adjusting every step, every nod, every glance. Without it, the world would constantly tilt and spin beneath your feet. When you spin, fluid in your ears keeps moving. That's why you feel dizzy. After you twirl or turn quickly, the world seems to keep spinning, even when you stop. This sensation comes from the fluid inside your inner ears, semicircular canals, which detect rotation. As you move, the fluid lags slightly behind, bending sensory hairs that signal acceleration to your brain. When you stop, the fluid keeps swirling for a few seconds, fooling your brain into thinking you're still in motion. The conflicting messages, eyes seeing stillness, ears sensing movement, create that familiar dizzy disorientation. Children often chase this feeling playfully, laughing as their brains try to reconcile the contradiction. But in extreme cases, such as motion sickness, the mismatch between visual and vestibular signals becomes overwhelming. Dizziness is your body's way of saying something doesn't add up. The sensation fades as equilibrium returns. Proof that even balance has momentum, echoing long after motion ends. Astronauts' balance systems can become confused in zero gravity. On Earth, gravity constantly pulls on the fluid in your inner ear, giving your brain a stable sense of up and down. In space, that cue disappears. Astronauts' vestibular systems struggle to interpret motion without the familiar tug of gravity, causing space adaptation syndrome, essentially cosmic vertigo. The brain receives mixed signals. Eyes report movement, but the inner ear feels none. This mismatch can lead to disorientation, nausea, and a peculiar floating sensation that can last for days. Over time, the brain adapts, reinterpreting movement cues to function in microgravity. Interestingly, when astronauts return to Earth, the confusion reverses gravity, feels unfamiliar again. Balance, it turns out, isn't absolute. It's a relationship between the body and its environment. In orbit, humans relearn what up means, proving that even something as fundamental as equilibrium is shaped by the pull of a planet. Some fish sense movement through a pressure-detecting lateral line. Along each side of a fish's body runs a row of tiny, fluid-filled canals called the whole body taste map. Within them are hair cells, similar to those in the human inner ear, sensitive to pressure changes and vibrations in the water. This hidden sense allows fish to detect movement, current, and even the presence of nearby creatures without seeing them. In a dark river or murky lake, a fish can feel an approaching predator through the faint ripples it makes. Schooling fish use their lateral lines to coordinate, turning in near-perfect unison without collision. It's a sixth sense of flow and proximity, tuned to the fluid world they inhabit. For creatures that live immersed in motion, this sensitivity is everything. A map of invisible waves, a perception of presence through pressure alone. To a fish, the water is alive with touch. Your eyes detect only a tiny sliver of the electromagnetic spectrum. The light you see, reds, blues, greens, and all the colors between, is only a narrow band of electromagnetic radiation. The onboard stretch, wavelengths both shorter and longer, ultraviolet, infrared, X-rays, radio waves, microwaves, gamma rays. Your retinas, equipped with just 3 types of color-sensitive cones, translate this limited range into the visible world. Yet, this sliver feels infinite, painted into sunsets, oceans, and stars. Bees see ultraviolet, snakes perceive infrared, and some fish detect polarization, realms invisible to us. The universe around you teems with hidden light, humming with colors beyond imagination. What you call seeing is really sampling, your brain interpreting 1 octave of a cosmic symphony. It's humbling to remember that the rainbow is only a fragment of reality, a small, bright window through which your eyes glimpse the vast, invisible spectrum of existence. Bees see ultraviolet patterns invisible to humans. To human eyes, a flower is simply colorful to a bee. It's a luminous landing strip. Many flowers bear ultraviolet markings, patterns invisible to us, but blazing bright in the bee's vision. These nectar guides point directly toward the center, leading pollinators to their reward. Bees possess 3 types of photoreceptors like us, but one is tuned to ultraviolet instead of red. This shift opens an entirely different color world, where petals shimmer with secret contrasts and glowing edges. The patterns aren't decorative. They're maps designed by evolution for mutual benefit. Without bees' ultraviolet sight, pollination might falter without the flower's patterns. Bees would wander blind. Your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream. They form one of nature's most elegant collaborations, a dialogue written in light we can't see. To the bee, the garden is a gallery of luminous signals, invisible symphonies painted on every petal. Snakes can see heat with infrared sensitive pits. Pit vipers, pythons, and boas possess a remarkable adaptation, tiny heat-sensing organs near their nostrils called pit organs. These structures detect infrared radiation, the warmth emitted by living bodies, allowing snakes to form thermal images of their surroundings, even in complete darkness. Each pit contains a thin membrane, rich with nerve endings that respond to minute temperature differences, as small as a fraction of a degree. The data merges with visual input, giving the snake a composite sense of sight and heat. To them, a mouse goes like a small star in the night. This thermal vision helps them strike with perfect accuracy, guided by warmth rather than light. Where we see darkness, snakes perceive a glowing landscape of heat signatures, a world illuminated not by photons, but by the gentle radiation of life itself. Mantis shrimp have up to 16 types of color receptors. We have only 3. Human eyes rely on 3 cone types to perceive millions of colors. But mantis shrimp take that to an otherworldly extreme. Their compound eyes contain up to 16 different photoreceptor types, tuned to ultraviolet, visible, and polarized light. Each eye moves independently, scanning the ocean with extraordinary detail. Yet, paradoxically, mantis shrimp may not see color as vividly as we do. Instead, their brains process information more like a scanner than a painter, rapidly detecting differences rather than blending hues. Their vision is perfectly adapted for life on coral reefs, where polarized reflections reveal prey and predators hidden from others. The world, through their eyes, might appear as a mosaic of shifting signals, dazzling yet functional. To them, the sea is an electric tapestry of light, unseen by any other creature, a living kaleidoscope of physics and perception intertwined. Birds see colors that don't even exist in human experience. Most birds are tetrachromats. They possess 4 types of color receptors, adding ultraviolet sensitivity to the standard trio humans use. This extra cone opens an entire dimension of color beyond our imagination. They don't just see more vivid shapes, they perceive combinations we can't even conceive. Ultraviolet mixed with blue or yellow, creating colors with no human equivalent. Feathers that look plain to us may blaze with iridescent patterns in a bird's eyes, signals of health, species, or attraction. Some flowers and fruits evolved specifically to stand out in this ultraviolet world. For birds, the sky is layered with hues we'll never name, and sunlight sparkles with hidden gradients. Their vision reminds us that reality isn't limited by physics, but by perception, and that the beauty we see is only one small slice of what truly shines around us. Some deep-sea creatures create their own light just to see. In the abyssal depths, where sunlight never reaches, life invents its own illumination. Many deep-sea species use bioluminescence, chemical reactions that emit light, not only to lure prey or signal mates, but also to see. Certain fish produce glowing bacteria that coat their skin or fill specialized organs, casting soft blue-green halos into the dark. Others flash bursts of light to outline nearby shapes, like brief lightning in the deep. Some squid use counter-illumination, glowing downward to erase their shadows from predators below. To these creatures, light isn't a constant gift from the sun, it's a resource they must generate. Every flicker becomes a moment of vision, a self-made sunrise in eternal night. In that black water, seeing and shining are the same thing, perception born from within, where darkness becomes its own kind of brilliance. Your brain fills in blind spots in your vision every second. Each of your eyes has a small region where the optic nerve exits the retina, a patch with no light detecting cells at all. This is your blind spot, yet you never notice it because your brain quietly edits it out. Using information from the other eye, along with pattern recognition and prediction, your visual cortex paints in the missing detail automatically. If you close one eye, the world still appears seamless. Your brain invents what should be there. This silent correction happens continuously, a living Photoshop that stitches reality. Your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream. In experiments, objects placed precisely in the blind spot simply vanish. What you see is not raw data, but an elaborate reconstruction. And what you call reality is your mind's tender, living artwork, so convincing you never realize it's incomplete. Your mind is not a camera, it's an artist, always filling the void with its best guess of the truth. You actually see everything upside down. Your brain flips it automatically. When light enters your eyes, it passes through the curved lens and projects an inverted image onto your retina. The top of the world lands at the bottom, and left becomes right. Yet your brain corrects this without effort, turning the image upright before you're aware of it. If you wear inversion goggles that flip vision again, your mind eventually adapts. Within days, it relearns up and down. This automatic correction reveals that sight is not just mechanical, but interpretive. The world you feel isn't the raw version, it's the one your heart shapes. Rather, it is interpreted through the lens of one's mind, organized, aligned, and refined to extract significance. The inversion of vision serves as a reminder of the fluidity of perception, illustrating that even concepts like gravity and direction can be seen as subjective within the landscape of the mind. Each gaze cast is, fundamentally, a subtle wonder of reimagining. Your gaze is ever shifting, even in moments when you believe it remains fixed. Attempt to maintain your gaze unwaveringly, yet you find it impossible. Her eyes are always in motion. Even when focused on a single point, they exhibit subtle, trembling movements, referred to as microsaccades. The ongoing fluctuations ensure that the photoreceptors in your retina remain sensitive to the constant light. If one's gaze could indeed turn to ice, the world would swiftly dissolve into shades of gray. These subtle shifts invigorate your perspective, ensuring that contours remain crisp and nuances vibrant. Additionally, they assist the brain in recognizing contrast, motion, and depth. One perceives stability, not due to the stillness of the eyes, but rather because they are in constant motion, a contradiction in understanding. Behind every glance, there exists a concealed choreography, a multitude of subtle adjustments crafted to maintain the vibrancy of the world. It appears that vision is intertwined with a sense of restlessness. The eyes, even in calm, remain in constant motion, quiet seekers of light, trembling softly beneath the surface of stillness. Peripheral vision struggles with color recognition, yet excels in detecting motion. Gaze forward, and the central vision reveals striking details, vibrant hues, crisp outlines, and intricate textures. Yet, at the peripheries, reality begins to soften and dissolve. In the periphery of the retina, rod cells take center stage, exhibiting a remarkable sensitivity to light and movement, yet they remain almost devoid of color perception. This trade-off developed as a means of survival. Movement at the periphery of sight might indicate a threat. A flicker in the corner of one's eye captures attention immediately, engaging reflexes well ahead of conscious thought. In the soft glow of twilight, the rods take center stage, eclipsing the color-sensitive cones and rendering the world in shades of gray. Creators in the realms of art and film harness this peculiar trait to evoke tension or authenticity. What remains hidden yet stirs, evokes a sense of vitality. The silent guardian of your awareness, peripheral vision diligently scans the edges of perception. It forgoes vibrancy for alertness, serving as a reminder that even in moments of calm, one's gaze remains fixed on the horizon, ever watchful for transformation. When one gazes upon something they cherish, their pupils widen in response. The eyes express feelings well ahead of any spoken words. As one gazes upon something or someone that evokes a stirring within, the pupils naturally expand in response. This dilation occurs without conscious awareness. It is propelled by the autonomic nervous system, reacting to states of arousal, fascination, or affection. During the Renaissance, artists, unaware of the biological implications, frequently depicted their subjects with subtly enlarged pupils, enhancing their vitality, beauty, and humanity. Research indicates that the human brain perceives dilated pupils in others as a nuanced signal of attraction and warmth. A similar reflex emerges in awe when one beholds starlight, color, art, or the acquisition of new knowledge. Your eyes truly expand to embrace the world around you. The pupils widen to embrace additional light, yet they also mirror an inner luminosity, a biological resonance of focus, illustrating the profound connection between perception and emotion. Upon gazing at a single hue, the mind conjures its counterpart. Direct your attention to the red square for a moment, then move your gaze to a white surface. A ghostly green shape will emerge before your eyes. This phenomenon is known as an afterimage, occurring when the cone cells, which are crucial for perceiving color, become exhausted due to excessive stimulation. As they take a moment to rest, the opposing color receptors, particularly the green ones, become more active, resulting in the emergence of a phantom hue. The same occurs with blue and yellow, as well as black and white. The color system of your brain operates on the principle of contrast rather than fixed tones, interpreting light through pairs. This explains the vibrant harmony found in complementary colors. They stimulate contrasting aspects of your visual circuitry. The afterimage serves as a reminder that vision is not static, it is fluid and self-adjusting, constantly seeking to restore equilibrium. What one perceives after the light fades is not what you call reality, is your mind's tender, living artwork. The lingering memory of contrast within the mind paints the world anew. Light itself is devoid of color. It is your brain that brings it to life. Color is not a tangible entity in the external realm. The phenomenon is not inherent to light, but rather a construct of the mind, which interprets wavelengths in a unique way. Light embodies every color simultaneously, a form of pure energy that remains unseen until it interacts with matter, reflecting uniquely from each surface. The wavelengths are transformed into electrical signals by the eyes, while the brain interprets these signals as sensations of red, blue, or green. A strawberry does not possess the color red, Rather, it reflects light at a specific wavelength, which your mind perceives as such. In the absence of light, those wavelengths disappear, and with them, color fades away. The vivid palette of reality that one experiences is, in fact, an internal code, a projection crafted within the confines of the mind. Physicists depict light as a vibration, while energy artists interpret it as an emotion. In reality, it encompasses both aspects. Color represents the intersection of the physical world and human perception. An unspoken understanding exists between the external realm and the inner self. There are individuals who possess an additional type of cone, allowing them to perceive millions more colors. The majority of humans possess trichromatic vision, characterized by 3 types of cones that are sensitive to red, green, and blue light. Yet, among the many, there exists a rare group, possibly 1 in every 200 women, who possess a 4th cone, allowing them to perceive colors in shades that remain beyond the imagination of the rest. This condition, known as tetrachromacy, allows for the perception of as many as 100 million distinct hues. A wall painted beige may uncover subtle hints of pink or gold beneath its surface. A sunset may glimmer with unseen nuances. Interestingly, those with tetrachromacy often remain unaware of their unique perception. To them, the world appears just as it always has. It is the others who appear to lack perception. Their eyes gather a wealth of information, yet it is the brain that ultimately determines what to highlight. This revelation uncovers the profound subjectivity of vision, the essence of reality, seen through the lens of biology. In a distant place, an observer perceives nuances in the sky that remain beyond our comprehension. On average, men perceive the world as dimmer than women do. Research indicates that there are subtle differences in how men and women perceive light and color. Typically, men's eyes need slightly more light to perceive the same color with equal intensity. This may stem from variations in the X chromosome, which harbors numerous genes associated with color-sensitive cones. Women, possessing 2 X chromosomes, occasionally experience improved color discrimination, particularly within the red-orange spectrum. In contrast, men tend to exhibit a higher susceptibility to mild color blindness, especially concerning greens and reds. These distinctions, though subtle and often overlooked in the hustle of daily life, serve as a poignant reminder that perception is an intimately personal experience. Even among humans, the same sunset may appear differently to each individual standing beneath it. The world beyond remains unchanging. The illumination found in every gaze is what differs. Reality is not a singular experience. Rather, each individual perceives a unique version, subtly influenced by their biological makeup. Goldfish possess the ability to perceive infrared light. The modest goldfish observes a realm concealed from human view. Its eyes possess the remarkable ability to perceive both ultraviolet and infrared wavelengths, extending beyond the boundaries of the visible spectrum on either side. The ability to perceive infrared light enables goldfish to detect the subtle warmth of sunlight that penetrates the murky depths of their environment, aiding them in navigation and the identification of potential threats. Ultraviolet perception, in its essence, enhances contrast and uncovers reflections that remain hidden from our sight. The extensive range of vision in goldfish showcases their remarkable adaptability, allowing them to thrive in varying conditions of water, clarity, and depth. For humans, infrared and ultraviolet exist only as abstract ideas. Cameras are crafted to reveal what remains unseen by our eyes. Yet for a goldfish, this is simply the way of life. Each flicker of illumination carries additional significance. Each ripple conceals its own subtle shades. The pond, appearing brown and still to us, shimmers with vibrant color and warmth to them, serving as a reminder that even in well-known surroundings, entire dimensions of perception can go unnoticed. Some frogs possess light-sensitive molecules on their skin, enabling them to discern between day and night. Long before vision was possible, Ancient amphibians likely detected light through their skin, a trait that persists in some modern frogs. Within their skin lie photoreceptive molecules akin to those found in eyes, attuned to brightness rather than to images. The dermal photoreceptors enable frogs to sense variations in daylight and shadow, even while they are submerged in mud or resting beneath the water's surface. It assists in managing their internal rhythms, directing the times for hunting, hiding, or singing. In certain species, the pineal gland located atop the head serves as a third eye, detecting the intensity of light. This expansive perspective transcends mere imagery. It revolves around experiencing the cadence of the sun and moon. Through their skin, frogs exist in harmony with the rhythms of light that define their wetlands, their melodies ebbing and flowing with the gentle heartbeat of the Earth's glow. Certain shrimp strike with such speed that they produce bursts of light. The mantis shrimp, renowned for its remarkable vision, stands out as one of the ocean's most formidable strikers. The raptorial claw accelerates with astonishing speed, surpassing that of a bullet, generating such intense velocity that it forms a cavitation bubble, a vacuum pocket that implodes with explosive power. As the bubble collapses, it emits a dazzling display of light, warmth, and sound, creating a phenomenon known as sonoluminescence. The heat within that fleeting instant can compete with the sun's surface. The shrimp, in essence, generates light solely through the force of impact. To its prey, the strike arrives in an instant, a lethal force delivered by a pressure wave. In the realm of physics, it is described as a tiny star emerging from beneath the waves. Few animals embody such a striking combination of violence and beauty, a being that perceives and generates light in manners that transcend human understanding. Within the shadowy depths of the reef, the mantis shrimp emerges as both a fierce predator and a remarkable spectacle of nature. The perception of time is indeed a perception, capable of expanding or contracting. Time appears unchanging, yet the mind experiences it as a sense, one that is relative, flexible, and profoundly personal. In times of peril or thrill, the mind's processing accelerates, causing events to appear as if they are stretching out in slow motion. In a tranquil routine, the contrary unfolds. Time passes by, often without a second thought. The brain's internal clock operates through networks that gauge change rather than time, contrasting the rhythm of sensory input with memory. That is the reason why new experiences can stretch our perception of time. New experiences enrich perception with novel information, whereas repetition tends to create fewer lasting impressions. The flow of time can be influenced by the steadiness of temperature, the depth of emotion, and the cadence of a heartbeat. In profound meditation or exhaustion, the minutes vanish completely. Time is not an external entity. It is an ongoing. What you call reality is your mind's tender, living artwork, as dynamic and versatile as hues or melodies. Each moment experienced unfolds as a sensory mirage of time, a unique current flowing through the very essence of awareness. In moments of fear, time appears to stretch, each second lingering longer than the last. In moments of intense fear, such as a fall, an accident, or a near miss, many individuals recount experiences where time seems to elongate. Every moment appears frozen, stretched out, as if caught in a surreal reverie. Once, scientists believed the brain functioned like a high-speed camera, capturing moments in rapid succession. However, recent experiments reveal a more nuanced reality. Emotion influences how we remember, rather than how we see things. In times of stress, the amygdala inundates the body with adrenaline and sharpens focus, capturing details with an intensity that surpasses the ordinary. When remembered, those vivid memories seem to stretch out in time, as if they unfolded over a longer period. The feeling of time stretching is the mind's recognition of the vastness it has taken in within a single moment. This flexible perception of time enabled our ancestors to navigate threats, allowing them the opportunity to respond, make choices, and retain memories. It serves as a reminder that time does not flow in a consistent manner. It curves with feeling, expanding and contracting to align with the rhythm of the heart that gauges it. The mind has the remarkable ability to foresee occurrences even before they enter one's conscious awareness. Each moment you encounter unfolds with a subtle delay, a consequence of the time taken for processing. However, the mind adjusts by anticipating future events, creating the sensation of immediate perception. This predictive mechanism functions with such efficiency that responses often occur before awareness has the chance to catch up. In experiments, it is observed that neurons activate milliseconds before anticipated sensory input, effectively predicting what is to come. It's the way one catches a ball, plays music, or completes another's sentence. The brain persistently constructs a representation of the world, predicting results and adjusting mistakes as they occur. When those predictions falter, manifesting as what you call reality is your mind's tender, living artworks or unexpected twists, one experiences a dissonance in the fabric of reality. This ongoing prediction conserves energy and fosters stability amidst a tumultuous backdrop. Your senses do not simply absorb reality, they foresee it. Each sound, movement, and instant you experience comes filtered through a layer of anticipation as the mind subtly strives to stay a step ahead of the present. The present is perceived through a lens of slight delay as the brain processes information from the past. What you perceive as the present has already transpired just a moment before. Time is required for the senses to collect information, transform it into neural signals, and present it to consciousness. Light reaches the eyes almost instantly, yet the brain's interpretation lags behind, merging vision, sound, and touch into a unified scene. To prevent any misunderstanding, the mind blends the delay into a fluid present, weaving the past into what seems like the here and now. This fleeting perception maintains your composure and balance. In its absence, the world would falter, reminiscent of a malfunctioning film reel. One is, in a way, perpetually residing in the realm of memory, a moment trailing behind the authentic now. Yet, as everyone experiences this delay, we traverse time collectively, oblivious to the fact that each moment we refer to as now is, in truth, a lovely reflection of what has just occurred. Jet lag influences the body's internal clock, impacting more than just sleep patterns. A master clock governs the body, a cluster of neurons in the brain known as the suprachiasmatic nucleus. It harmonizes with the cycles of light and dark, managing temperature, metabolism, and the release of hormones. As one traverses time zones, the natural rhythm becomes misaligned with the local daylight, resulting in the experience of jet lag. It's not merely fatigue, it's a profound sense of internal conflict. Your organs remain convinced that midnight lingers even as morning breaks. Even digestion, alertness, and coordination operate on an incorrect timetable until the clock is reset. Light serves as the most powerful signal for adjustment. At the right moments, exposure gradually shifts the cycle back. Some animals, such as migratory birds, adapt with greater ease, their circadian systems exhibiting remarkable flexibility. Humans eventually adapt as well. Yet for several days, the body oscillates between eras, caught between the familiar and the unfamiliar, a testament to the fact that even within us, time requires illumination to establish its cadence. Your sense of direction possesses a magnetic quality. While it may be subtle, there exists the possibility that humans have a slight magnetic sense. In controlled experiments, individuals seated in darkness instinctively responded to fluctuations in Earth's magnetic field. Their brainwaves transformed as the field turned, though they remained unaware of the change on a conscious level. This implies that within us exist magnetite crystals, small iron-based particles attuned to geomagnetic forces akin to those present in migratory birds and sea turtles. Although navigation primarily depends on sight and recollection, remnants of this age-old compass might still affect how one perceives space. There are individuals who possess an extraordinary intuition regarding the right path, and their instincts often lead them true. If validated, this would imply that humans possess a shared ancestral instinct that dates back to the most primitive life forms, which navigated using magnetic poles. Perhaps deep within our cells, a quiet compass continues to rotate, a remnant of evolution, guiding us not toward north or south, but toward home. Birds and certain humans possess molecules that might sense the Earth's magnetic field. Within the gaze of migratory birds, and perhaps humans, resides a light-sensitive molecule known as hidden magnetic. Upon exposure to blue light, paired electrons are formed, their spins swayed by the influence of Earth's magnetic field. The outcome manifests as a visual pattern that overlays their vision, resembling a delicate compass sketched across the landscape. Birds possess the remarkable ability to perceive direction, detecting north and south through variations in light intensity. Some research indicates that humans may have hidden magnetic in their retinas, although it appears to be dormant or weak. If awakened, there may have been a time when we possessed that innate ability to find our way, a means of guiding ourselves without the need for maps or celestial bodies. Even now, the biology within us recalls. Magnetism flows through our beings, unseen yet ever present. For creatures that migrate across continents, this molecular compass serves as a subtle wonder, directing flight paths that follow unseen routes inscribed in the essence of the Earth itself. Salmon find their way back home by utilizing the Earth's magnetic map. After years spent in the vastness of the open ocean, salmon navigate their way back to the precise river of their birth, often traversing thousands of miles in the process. They accomplish this through a built-in compass that interprets Earth's magnetic field as if it were coordinates. At the mouth of each river, a unique magnetic signature awaits, one that salmon imprint upon themselves in their early days. As they reach maturity, they skillfully navigate using those cues, altering their paths as though tracing a map etched in unseen lines. Researchers validated this by studying juvenile fish nurtured in magnetic environments that replicated far-off regions. They aligned themselves with the direction of their home stream. It represents a time-honored method of finding one's way, predating both pathways and celestial bodies, driven by an extraordinary sensitivity to the Earth's magnetic forces at a quantum level. In the quiet abyss of the ocean, where light fails to reach, salmon navigate their journey home by sensing the Earth's magnetic pulse. Pigeons possess the remarkable ability to detect subtle shifts in air pressure while in flight. Pigeons exhibit remarkable skills in navigation, effortlessly traversing unknown landscapes, even when they are confused. A portion of their secret resides in barometric sensitivity, an extraordinary capacity to perceive subtle changes in atmospheric pressure. As they soar through the skies, specialized receptors nestled within their middle ears detect shifts in altitude and weather, enabling them to assess their position and distance with remarkable precision. When magnetic and visual cues come, your senses breathe together like old friends sharing the same dream. They form a rich, multi-sensory map of the world. Pigeons might also retain pressure landmarks, identifying familiar air patterns associated with particular places. As storms draw near, their heightened awareness alerts them well in advance of the impending darkness in the sky. This concealed perception links them intimately to the vibrant air, enabling them to interpret the unseen fabric of the atmosphere. What appears to be instinct is, in truth, a graceful blend of physics and perception, a body attuned to the very murmur of the wind. Sharks perceive electric fields through specialized sensors located on their snouts. Each living entity emits a subtle electric signal produced by the ion movement within its cells. Sharks possess the remarkable ability to sense these unseen fields, thanks to specialized organs known as ampullae of Lorenzini, which are grouped around their snouts. Every pore reveals a gel-filled canal that conveys electrical signals to sensory cells. This enables sharks to detect prey concealed beneath the sand, or to navigate by utilizing the Earth's magnetic field, which generates faint electric currents in seawater. Their sensitivity is remarkable. It is possible for them to detect voltages that are as low as a billionth of a volt. To a shark, the ocean teems with unseen energy, a web of delicate rhythms and flows. Their vision and sense of smell aid in the pursuit of prey. Yet, it is the electricity that provides them with unparalleled accuracy. In a sense, sharks inhabit dual realms simultaneously: the familiar sea that we recognize, and a hidden ocean of energy that glimmers beneath every pulse of life. The platypus hunts by sensing electric signals emitted by its prey. The platypus, adorned with its duck-like bill and unique mammalian traits, conceals one of nature's most extraordinary senses. Underneath the gentle exterior of its bill, there exist countless electroreceptors, adept at sensing the minuscule electrical signals generated by the muscles of worms, crustaceans, and insects. In the murky depths of the riverbeds, the platypus forages with its eyes, ears, and nostrils shut tight, depending solely on its remarkable electric sense to navigate its surroundings. The interplay between mechanoreceptors and electroreceptors crafts a detailed, three-dimensional representation of prey lurking beneath the water's surface. The platypus stands out as one of the rare mammals, alongside dolphins, that possesses the remarkable ability of electroreception. What appears to be a clumsy creature is, in reality, an extraordinary hunter, attuned to the subtle vibrations of life in the shadows. For the platypus, the senses of sight and sound hold little importance. The world communicates in rhythms and flows, an enigmatic dialect of energy, intricately interlaced with the water. Certain fish convey messages using electric pulses. In the dark waters of the Amazon, some fish communicate through bursts of electricity. Species such as the electric fish and elephant nosefish produce subtle electric fields that extend outward, engaging with surrounding objects and fellow fish. Through the modulation of these signals, with changes in frequency, rhythm, and intensity, messages of identity, territory, and courtship are conveyed. For them, the dark water pulses with unspoken dialogue. Every species possesses its distinct dialect of pulses, allowing individuals to identify each other through their unique electric signatures. Some even modify their signals to prevent disruption, resulting in an ever-changing symphony of unseen interaction. It took humans centuries to bring forth the invention of radio. These fish underwent their own evolution long ago. For them, electricity transcends mere power. It is a form of expression. In a realm where illumination takes a back seat, a vibrant rhythm pulses through the air, weaving a silent electric hum that binds all living beings within its flow. Plants possess the ability to perceive touch and adapt their growth accordingly. Despite their absence of nerves or muscles, plants exhibit a remarkable sensitivity to touch. As a vine brushes against a nearby branch, it starts to curl and ascend. As the wind caresses or jostles a leaf, subtle transformations cascade through its cells. This phenomenon, known as plant touch response, enables plants to adjust their form in response to their environment. Some develop sturdier stems through consistent contact, fortifying themselves against stress. Some individuals channel their development towards a sense of stability or illumination. Even a momentary interaction can change gene expression in just a few minutes. The delicate hairs of a Venus flytrap possess the remarkable ability to sense even the slightest touch from an insect, setting off one of nature's most graceful responses. It appears that plants do not merely grow in a passive manner. Their surroundings unfold before them as if time itself has slowed down. Each whisper of the wind, every drop of rain, and the presence of wandering creatures etch their marks upon the world. In a subtle manner, they extend their hands to the world, not without thought, but with a sense of duty, sensitive to every nuance of existence. The trees appear to perceive the sound vibrations created by insects, It may seem like a poetic notion, yet the evidence indicates that it is indeed true. In a fascinating observation, scientists discovered that when they played recordings of caterpillars munching on leaves to specific trees, the plants responded by ramping up their chemical defenses, despite the absence of any actual insects. The mere vibrations were sufficient to elicit a reaction. Trees possess the remarkable ability to sense distinct frequencies associated with threats, such as chewing or buzzing. In response, they prepare for potential attacks by releasing bitter compounds or communicating with neighboring plants through airborne chemicals. They appear to differentiate between benign sounds, like the wind, and those that hold significance. This sensitivity to vibration serves as a subtle yet powerful early warning system, operating unseen but with remarkable efficacy. The forest, in fact, resonates with a multitude of sounds. It resonates with the essence of pressure, waves, and movement. Every rustle, buzz, and footstep resonates within the trees, felt rather than heard. As the wind rustles through the forest, one might envision the trees, attentive and serene, absorbing every whisper, fully attuned to their surroundings. Bacteria possess the remarkable ability to perceive light despite lacking eyes. Long before the evolution of eyes, single-cell bacteria possessed the ability to detect light. Through photoreceptive proteins that alter their shape upon exposure to photons, they navigate towards or away from light. Some cyanobacteria possess the ability to concentrate light through their spherical forms, functioning as tiny lenses, representing an early stage in the evolution of vision. This capability enables them to traverse their environment, harness sunlight for energy, and steer clear of detrimental radiation. In a way, bacteria perceive their surroundings through varying levels of energy, interpreting light as a source of warmth or direction. The early photoreceptors served as the foundation for all subsequent eyes, evolving into the compound eyes of insects and the lenses of mammals. In an era long before vision graced the creatures of the earth, life was already attuned to the nuances of light and darkness, navigating the delicate line that separated day from night. In their minuscule existence, bacteria emerged as the universe's initial observers of light, tiny particles that discovered how to pursue the sun's radiant glow. The gut is equipped with sensors capable of tasting the food consumed. The experience of taste extends far beyond the confines of the tongue. Deep within the intestines, specialized cells known as enteroendocrine cells function as concealed taste receptors. As food travels through, they identify sugars, fats, and amino acids, initiating hormonal responses that regulate digestion and appetite. These gut sensors utilize some of the same molecular receptors present on your tongue, indicating that your body experiences the taste of nutrients on 2 occasions. Once it was consciously acknowledged in the mouth, and then it resonated silently within the gut. Upon detecting sweetness, these cells might trigger insulin release in response to the presence of bitterness. Digestion can be slowed as a means of safeguarding against toxins. This internal tasting network subtly harmonizes energy, cravings, and nutrition, often without your conscious realization. It is now believed by scientists that these gut-based sensors engage in direct communication with the brain via the vagus nerve, creating what is referred to by some as the second brain. Essentially, the body possesses an innate awareness of its nourishment long before the mind catches on. A subtle wisdom operating beneath the surface of contemplation. The heart possesses a unique mini-nervous system that experiences sensations in real time. Your heart transcends its role as a mere pump. It is a delicate organ, possessing its own intricate network of approximately 40,000 neurons, which can process information autonomously from the brain. This heart-brain observes pressure, chemistry, and rhythm, modifying each beat according to emotion and surroundings. In moments of nervousness, the heartbeat accelerates before the mind has a chance to process the feeling. In moments of tranquility, it decelerates, resembling a gentle exhalation. Messages from the heart ascend, shaping emotions, guiding choices, and impacting recollections. It has been discovered by researchers that when heart rhythms are synchronized, they can promote emotional stability and coherence. Long-standing traditions have portrayed intuition as a sensation experienced in the heart, and recent findings in neuroscience suggest that this metaphor holds a kernel of truth. The heart is attuned not only to its rhythmic beats, but also to the ebb and flow of emotions and bodily sensations that course through it, reacting in real time to each subtle shift. It does not contemplate in language, it experiences in cadence. Emotions can be sensed through their unique sense. Fear, happiness, and sadness each carry their own distinct aromas. The essence of human sweat holds unseen chemical markers that reflect emotional states. In controlled studies, it was observed that volunteers exposed to the scent of fear-based sweat exhibited heightened alertness, whereas those who inhaled the scent of happiness found themselves smiling more, almost instinctively. These emotional odors encompass compounds, such as adrenaline byproducts or stress hormones, that quietly convey one's state of mind. Even though we have moved beyond the reliance on scent for survival like animals, our bodies continue to emit these signals, subtle hints of emotion that others can perceive without conscious realization. The nose transcends logical reasoning, transmitting signals straight to the emotional hubs of the brain. This ancient form of communication enabled groups to perceive danger even before it became visible. Even now, a room can exude tension or warmth, influenced by an unseen chemistry. They read one another, not merely through words or expressions, but through scent, the body's oldest, quietest language of empathy and instinct. Dogs possess the remarkable ability to sense diseases through their keen sense of smell, often detecting them long before any symptoms manifest. The nose of a dog stands as a remarkable feat of biology, boasting a sensitivity that surpasses a human's by up to 100,000 times. Possessing more than 300 million olfactory receptors, dogs have the remarkable ability to sense, trace, molecules released by the body's chemistry, even at concentrations as low as 1 part per trillion. This remarkable ability enables them to detect the distinct scent markers of illnesses such as cancer, diabetes, and viral infections, even before conventional testing methods are employed. Some trained dogs have demonstrated an impressive ability to detect tumors concealed deep within the body, or fluctuations in blood sugar, solely through their sense of smell. What is sensed are metabolic byproducts, subtle shifts in chemistry that accompany illness. It seems they possess an uncanny ability to detect the very essence of molecular imbalance. To them, the world unfolds as a rich tapestry of scent, intricately woven with layers of meaning, emotion, health, time, and identity. As humans navigate the world through sight, dogs traverse an unseen realm of scents, where even the essence of illness carries its distinct fragrance. Bees possess the remarkable ability to be trained to identify explosives through their keen sense of smell. Possessing an extraordinary sense of smell, honeybees are capable of detecting chemical traces that remain invisible to instruments. It was discovered by scientists that bees could be conditioned, similar to dogs, to link certain odors with a reward. Through the combination of potent vapors and a hint of sugar water, bees acquire the ability to extend their proboscis upon encountering the desired scent. In tests, explosives have been detected at concentrations as low as a few parts per trillion. Compact detectors utilize small chambers populated with trained bees, with sensors observing their responses to air samples. In contrast to machines, bees thrive without the need for calibration. They simply seek light, warmth, and sweetness. Their capability emerges as a result of evolutionary processes. In the natural world, the aroma leads them to blossoms and sweet nectar from great distances. Humanity took that gift, reshaping the delicate noses of pollinators into instruments of protection. In the realms of science and security, the subtle brilliance of bees remains a valuable asset. As one ages, the ability to perceive scents diminishes, particularly for specific aromas. As time passes, the olfactory neurons that detect scent diminish in number and responsiveness. This slow deterioration, referred to as presbyosmia, impacts almost all individuals beyond middle age. Certain odors, especially those that are sweet or floral, tend to dissipate quickly, whereas more pungent scents, like smoke or vinegar, tend to remain for a longer duration. The loss transcends mere sensory experience. The impact on appetite, memory, and emotional connection is significant, as the sense of smell is intricately linked to both pleasure and recollection. Yet the brain adapts, enhancing focus on familiar scents and bridging gaps with recollection. Interestingly, some research indicates that consistent exposure to a variety of odors may help slow the decline. Similar to how exercise maintains muscle strength, engaging in smell training by intentionally inhaling various aromas each day has the potential to revive certain sensitivities. As time passes, the essence of the world may fade, yet it enriches the memories we hold dear. A solitary scent from the past can evoke years gone by, connecting the diminishing perceptions with the enduring feelings that remain vibrant. There are those who possess the ability to sense the impending arrival of rain through their keen sense of smell. The unmistakable, earthy fragrance that drifts through the air before a storm is known as rain-earth perfume. It emerges when rain meets parched earth, unleashing plant oils and a compound known as geosmin, generated by soil-dwelling bacteria. Some humans possess the remarkable ability to detect geosmin at astonishingly low concentrations, even at a few parts per trillion. As humidity climbs or the initial drops descend, these airborne molecules travel to the nose, indicating that rain is imminent even before it starts. This sensitivity may have been favored by evolution. In ancient times, humans who perceived the signs of impending rain found themselves able to ready their shelters or embark on journeys. For many, the aroma brings forth feelings of solace and rejuvenation, as if the universe is purging itself. The scent of rain transcends mere chemistry. It embodies memories, evokes longing, and signifies a subtle acknowledgement of transformation. As one inhales that earthy sweetness, a dialogue unfolds between water, soil, and life itself, the planet breathing in anticipation of the storm's arrival. It is possible that humans may unknowingly select partners by the compatibility of their scents. Research indicates that aroma significantly influences attraction in unexpected ways. Unbeknownst to their conscious minds, individuals appear to be instinctively attracted to the natural scents of others who possess differing immune system genes, especially within a specific group known as the MHC complex. This genetic difference enhances the potential of offspring by expanding their immune defenses. In experiments involving the scent of warm t-shirts, participants consistently showed a preference for the aroma of genetically compatible partners. While perfumes and soaps can conceal it, body odor communicates unspoken biological signals related to fertility and health. What is fragrant to one individual might come across as ordinary or off-putting to someone else. It's a matter of chemistry, not mere coincidence. In a bustling gathering, one might find their subconscious leading them to an individual whose fragrance resonates on a deeper level, evoking a sense of familiarity that is hard to explain. In the depths of affection and reason, a subtle truth lingers, suggesting that the essence of compatibility may be felt long before it is ever revealed. The scent of your body is as distinctive as your genetic makeup. Each individual carries a unique scent signature, influenced by their genetics, dietary choices, hormonal balance, and the bacteria that inhabit their skin. Identical twins share a closer scent than that of strangers, yet they are never completely indistinguishable. This uniqueness emerges from the major histocompatibility complex, the same set of genes that affects immune function and, in a nuanced way, attraction. Dogs and other animals utilize these cues to recognize individuals, while humans perceive them on a subconscious level. The consistency of our personal scent is such that researchers have been able to identify individuals based on their odor profiles with remarkable accuracy. Even emotions such as stress or happiness can bring about temporary changes. An invisible chemical fingerprint is left behind wherever one goes, lingering in the air, on fabrics, and on the skin of those touched. The scent reveals a narrative without uttering a single word, a silent autobiography woven into each breath and every gentle breeze that brushes by. The scent of the new book, reminiscent of aged paper, arises from the gradual breakdown of molecules over time. The aroma of old books, that comforting and nostalgic essence of libraries, unfolds like a slow dance of chemistry. Over the years, paper and ink, composed of compounds like lignin and cellulose, gradually decompose into aromatic molecules, including vanillin and benzaldehyde. The compounds present in vanilla and almond oils contribute to the sweet, comforting fragrance that old books possess. The scent of a new book, in contrast, emanates from contemporary printing inks, adhesives, and coatings, which emit volatile organic compounds that gradually diminish with time. Your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream. These scents narrate the tale of materials maturing, the subtle oxidation of wood, plant fiber, and the passage of time itself. For avid readers, that scent intertwines with memory and imagination, serving as a sensory bookmark that links the past with the present. Each library, in its own manner, exudes a unique essence, a fusion of history and chemistry, gently emanating from the pages of human contemplation. The scent of space is unique, reminiscent of charred metal and grilled meat. Astronauts coming back from spacewalks frequently describe a shared experience, a persistent scent clinging to their suits and gear. It is characterized by a metallic quality, smoky undertones, and a hint of sweetness, evoking the essence of heated metal or grilled meat. The scent may not be present in the emptiness of space, yet it emerges when high-energy particles engage with the materials of spacecraft, resulting in reactive molecules that adhere to surfaces. As the astronauts make their way back into the airlock, the compounds undergo oxidation, unveiling the distinct aroma of space. The air is filled with the scent of atomic reactions, ozone, and irradiated dust, remnants of cosmic energy lingering in the atmosphere. Some perceive it as the scent of adventure, while others detect hints of welding fumes or the remnants of fireworks. In a way, it embodies the essence of starlight, intertwining with matter, as the universe imprints its signature on all that ventures into its vast emptiness. In the stillness, the cosmos exudes a fragrance, the charred murmur of existence unfolding. Some individuals experience a phenomenon where they perceive colors in response to musical sounds, a unique manifestation of blended senses symphony. For individuals with chromesthesia, the senses intertwine in remarkable ways. Sounds, particularly music, evoke vibrant flashes of color in their minds. A trumpet could gleam with golden brilliance, a cello might resonate in deep blue tones, while a voice could embody the softness of rose or the shimmer of silver. These colors manifest spontaneously, perceived by them as vividly as the notes themselves. Every individual's connections are distinct for each one. Middle C might forever shine in a vibrant green, while for someone else, it emanates a deep crimson hue. Brain imaging reveals that auditory and visual regions engage at the same time, merging perception into a singular multisensory experience. Throughout history, numerous artists and composers, ranging from Scriabin to Pharrell Williams, have articulated this remarkable gift. Blended Senses Symphony showcases the remarkable adaptability of the human mind, a vibrant tapestry of interconnected experiences, rather than a mere assortment of distinct perceptions. As sound transforms into color, the limits of perception are surpassed, a subtle reminder that the essence of reality often holds depths beyond our understanding. Some individuals experience textures in response to specific sounds. For some synesthetes, sound is not merely seen in color, it is experienced through a profound sense of touch. A piano note evokes the gentle sensation of silk gliding across the skin, whereas a trumpet's blare strikes with a rough, metallic edge or a sharpness that cuts through the air. This unique phenomenon, referred to as auditory, tactile, blended senses symphony, establishes a direct connection between sound and the sense of touch. The sensory regions of the brain intertwine, allowing sound vibrations to activate tactile pathways. For those who encounter it, the world brims with depth and nuance. Voices possess texture, wind chimes resonate with a gentle touch, and rain against a window dances upon the skin like soft fabric. The phenomenon reveals that perception flows freely, not confined to rigid boundaries. It is an ongoing realm where one perception can seamlessly blend into another. In a way, echoes of this resonate within us all, a deep bass that reverberates in your chest, or the unsettling sound of nails on a chalkboard that sends shivers down your spine. Blended senses. Symphony reveals the deeper links that many of us merely catch a fleeting glimpse of. Some individuals possess the extraordinary ability to perceive sounds through scent, or to savor emotions through taste. In the most extraordinary instances of blended senses symphony, the senses intertwine in remarkable manners. Some individuals perceive the sound of a bell as a scent or experience emotions such as sadness or joy as unique flavors. A minor key could evoke a sense of bitter laughter, perhaps carrying the scent of citrus. The connections formed are consistent and automatic, deeply embedded within the brain's sensory map. These phenomena arise from the unusually strong neural connections between regions that process different senses. Though it might seem extraordinary, brain scans validate the connection. Auditory stimuli evoke responses in the regions associated with smell or taste. For those with blended senses symphony, the world unfolds with hidden connections that enrich their perception. Melodies transform into scents. The essence of memory transforms into a rich and distinctive flavor. Researchers examining these phenomena aspire to uncover the mechanisms by which your mind so lovingly weaves together. Your senses breathe together, like old friends, sharing the same dream sensations into a unified experience shared by everyone. Within their perspective resides a deeper understanding of our own. The senses intertwine, forming a harmonious melody rather than existing as isolated notes. The brain possesses the remarkable ability to rewire itself. The absence of sight can enhance one's ability to hear more acutely. As one sense diminishes, the mind fills the void with new interpretations. It takes it back. In individuals who are blind, the visual cortex frequently transforms its function to improve hearing, touch, and memory. This remarkable ability enables them to perceive faint sounds or delicate textures that those with sight might overlook. MRI scans reveal that their brains engage visual areas when interpreting echoes or braille, transforming sight into sound or touch in a remarkable way. This revelation uncovers the fluidity of sensory areas. These are adaptable networks molded by necessity and experience. Deprivation transforms into adaptation, demonstrating that the brain crafts its own intricate design. For those who lose vision, the world expands in unexpected ways. It transforms form. In a realm where space, sound, and vibration take precedence over light, a fresh awareness begins to emerge. With each soft footfall and faint sound, the unseen mind crafts a vivid picture, demonstrating that perception knows no bounds, only metamorphosis. Humans can learn to use click navigation vision by interpreting sound reflections. While primarily associated with bats and dolphins, it is also possible for humans to acquire a form of click navigation vision. Some blind individuals find their way by producing gentle clicking sounds with their tongues and deciphering the echoes that bounce back to them. As time passes, their minds develop a remarkable sensitivity to the way sound reflects off various surfaces, enabling them to discern walls, doorways, trees, and even objects in motion. Research indicates that their visual cortex engages during this process, resembling the transformation of echoes into mental images. Through diligent practice, individuals can develop the ability to gauge distance, texture, and size, using only the echoes of sound. The ability does not depend on extraordinary auditory perception. It is an enhancement of pattern recognition through focused awareness. This capacity showcases the remarkable adaptability of the brain. Deprived of sight, it transforms sound into a novel form of perception. In the shadows, echolocators perceive their environment not as mere void, but as a tapestry of murmuring echoes, a realm crafted from vibrations and the essence of air. Individuals who are born without sight frequently cultivate remarkable spatial awareness. Without sight, navigating the world could appear to be an insurmountable challenge. Yet many individuals who are born without sight navigate the world with remarkable elegance. Their minds navigate the world by interpreting echoes, airflow, and delicate shifts in pressure, turning sound and touch into a vibrant mental landscape. Routes are memorized through rhythmic cues, the click of a cane, the hum of a corridor, and the warmth of sunlight on one side of the face. MRI studies reveal that the hippocampus, which serves as the brain's navigation center, can exhibit even greater activity than that of individuals with sight. This heightened sense of spatial awareness transcends mere compensation. It is the art of mastering through the ability to adapt. Blind travelers frequently articulate their experiences of open spaces or obstacles as feelings of presence rather than visual perceptions. Their orientation is not perceived through sight, but rather experienced through a sense of space. It appears that the brain can comprehend the world without the aid of eyes. It discovers fresh perspectives within the quietude. The brain continuously, your mind softly weaves, your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream information from all senses, creating a cohesive perception of the world. In every instant, countless sensory signals flow into the brain, creating a rich tapestry of experience. Vibrations, photons, chemical traces, touches, movements unfold in a narrative that transcends its original form. Yet, one never feels overwhelmed. Rather, the mind engages in a remarkable process of integration, weaving your senses breathe together to like old friends sharing the same dream, all these pieces into a unified and meaningful experience. In that moment of sipping tea, bitterness, warmth, and aroma blend seamlessly into a singular experience, each element enhancing the other. They merge into a singular moment of understanding. This blending is known as multi-sensory integration, and it is what maintains the continuity of reality. The brain perpetually evaluates incoming information, prioritizing the most dependable sense in any given moment. As sight diminishes, the sense of hearing becomes more acute. In moments of unclear sound, the eyes take on the role of filling in the missing pieces. With each passing moment, a complete world is constructed by your brain from fragments of information, creating a seamless, what you call reality, is your mind's tender, living artwork of stability and unity. What one perceives as reality is a continuous act of blending, an artful harmony where all senses resonate in unison. The experience of virtual reality can trick the mind into perceiving an entirely different location. The mind often blurs the lines between genuine experiences and those that are merely convincingly simulated. Virtual reality harnesses this potential, synchronizing visual, auditory, and motion signals so effectively that the mind embraces the experience as reality. Even when one is aware of being in a secure space, the body responds to precipices, motion, and elevation as though they were real threats. The sensory data takes precedence over reason. Your heart races, your equilibrium shifts, your stomach churns. This is due to the fact that perception is rooted not in truth, but in coherence. When the senses align, the mind accepts the truth. Researchers in virtual reality harness this understanding to address phobias, train surgeons, and delve into empathy, enabling individuals to encounter viewpoints that extend well beyond their personal experiences. It serves as a reminder that one's sense of place is adaptable, constructed moment by moment within the confines of the mind. It becomes clear that reality can be reshaped through the power of sensory influence. When sight and sound are at odds, the mind gravitates towards the option that feels more believable. When one observes a ventriloquist, the puppet's voice resonates, even while understanding the impossibility of the act. This phenomenon occurs as the brain favors the sense it deems most reliable. The voice often takes a back seat as the focus shifts to the lips that are in motion before your eyes. This phenomenon is known as the ventriloquist effect, serving as one of numerous instances of sensory compromise. The renowned MC, the Gurk effect, illustrates this clearly. When one observes the lips of another shaping the sound ga, yet hears ba, the mind creatively constructs an intermediary sound, da. Your perception shapes reality, revealing only what aligns most closely with your understanding. The senses engage in a continuous dialogue, shaping and reshaping reality into a harmonious understanding. It's not about trickery, it's about maximizing effectiveness. The aim of the brain is not to achieve accuracy, but rather to foster understanding. In the delicate interplay between sight and sound, one comes to understand that reality is what you call reality is your mind's tender, living artwork, favoring harmony instead of discord. One can sense movement even in a state of complete stillness. And what you call reality is your mind's tender, living artwork, created by the discrepancies in sensory perception. As you remain seated in a stationary car, the adjacent vehicle starts to roll, creating what you call reality is your mind's tender, living artwork, that you are the one in motion. This phenomenon, known as vection, emerges from a discord between sight and equilibrium. Your eyes convey a sense of movement, yet your inner balance system asserts that you remain motionless. The brain resolves the contradiction by placing its trust in the more dominant signal, that of sight. The outcome presents a striking semblance of motion, accompanied by tangible feelings of swaying or speeding up. The same process fuels virtual rides and flight simulators, creating the sensation of motion even while one remains stationary. These mismatches highlight our reliance on the harmony of multiple senses. The body is not at fault. It is simply making sense of the evidence in the best way it knows how. Each instance of quietude holds within it unseen dynamics. Even in stillness, the mind has the power to orchestrate a serene dance of the world around you. What you call reality is your mind's tender, living artworks arise from the brain's attempt to anticipate reality rather than merely documenting it. Your senses do not merely gather information, they anticipate it. The brain operates as a predictive entity, perpetually anticipating future events and fine-tuning its perception to align with those expectations. What you call reality is your mind's tender, living artworks, arise when those forecasts exceed their mark. The Ames rune creates what you call reality is your mind's tender, living artwork, where individuals seem to grow or shrink, as the mind perceives the walls as being square, optical. What you call reality is your mind's tender, living artworks, such as motion patterns or false color, endure as the mind adeptly fills in the gaps with its most accurate interpretation of reality. This strategy often proves to be impeccable, conserving energy while enabling immediate perception. Yet, when the forecast falters, one catches a fleeting view of the intricate workings that underpin existence. The world one experiences is not mere raw data. It is a continuously evolving simulation, shaped by memory, attention, and habit. What you call reality is your mind's tender, living artworks. Reveal not just the ease with which one can be deceived, but also the remarkable effort of the mind to make sense of the world. The world is never perceived in its true form. but rather through the lens of one's own expectations. In moments of crisis, the mind possesses the remarkable ability to completely shut down the sensation of pain. During times of crisis, individuals frequently describe an absence of pain, even in the face of significant injuries. This phenomenon, known as pain switch-off in danger, takes place when the brain inundates the body with endorphins and endocannabinoids, which are natural substances that mitigate pain and enhance concentration. This reflex was crafted by evolution to aid in our survival. In the midst of fleeing peril, there exists no moment to grapple with suffering. In moments of crisis, soldiers, athletes, and accident victims frequently recount the experience of becoming aware of their injuries only once a sense of safety is restored. The pain lingered, waiting to reveal itself in due time. When the brain perceives that the danger has subsided, it permits the signals to flow, often with overwhelming intensity. Pain, at its core, is not merely a signal from the body. Rather, it is a choice, orchestrated by the brain, a delicate equilibrium between safeguarding and functioning. It serves as a reminder that even our deepest instincts are subtly governed by the mind, which can dull its responses when survival is at stake. The placebo effect has the power to alter one's sensory perceptions significantly. When one believes that something will assist them, their mind starts to manifest that reality. The placebo effect transcends mere psychology. It has the power to reshape perception, modify pain thresholds, and influence sensory processing. Individuals administered painkillers devoid of active components exhibit diminished activity in the brain's pain regions, alongside an enhanced release of endorphins. Placebos have demonstrated the ability to alter perceptions of wine's flavor, the intensity of sound, and even the sensation of warmth within the body. The anticipation transforms the experience, as the brain's predictive mechanism alters reality according to belief. The placebo effect demonstrates that perception involves active participation, rather than being a mere passive experience. One does not simply observe the world, rather, one plays a role in shaping it, driven by hope and confidence. In a way, the mind has the ability to reshape sensation purely through imagination, demonstrating that belief is among the body's most powerful sensory instruments. Certain memories are preserved with sensory markers that resurface in dreams. As one dreams, the mind wanders through the sensory landscapes of existence, revisiting not in abstraction, but through the vivid fragments of sight, sound, and texture that have been carefully stored away. Neuroscientists refer to these as sensory tags, which are patterns of neural activity that connect memories to particular sensations. The aroma of rain, the melody of laughter, the hue of a specific sunset, each carries a weight of feeling and location. As sleep envelops the mind, your mind so lovingly weaves together, your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream memories, allowing these tags to emerge and blend into the vivid tapestry of dreams. That is the reason dreams frequently seem strikingly real, even when they are absurd. Your sensory cortex remains partially engaged, revisiting elements from your waking experiences. At times, a subtle scent lingering by the bed, or a far-off sound intricately intertwines with the essence of the dream. The boundaries of memory, imagination, and perception intertwine. The senses remain alert even during sleep. They drift, recalling the world through whispers and illumination, piecing reality back. Your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream in the shadows. Taste perception shifts as the day progresses, influenced by the body's rhythms. The sense of taste experiences variations influenced by the circadian rhythm, the internal clock that regulates sleep, metabolism, and hormone release. In the morning, one's tongue often exhibits heightened sensitivity to sweetness, while showing diminished responsiveness to bitterness. As evening approaches, the pattern frequently shifts. These shifts seem to develop in a way that enhances energy intake, leading to a craving for sugar upon waking and a tendency to avoid excess calories as night approaches. The variations in temperature and saliva chemistry throughout the hours subtly shape the intensity of flavor. This explains the difference in coffee's flavor at dawn compared to after dinner, or how dessert might appear more indulgent at night. Chefs and sommeliers occasionally employ this understanding to schedule tastings, enhancing the experience with greater subtlety. The body appears as a dynamic flow of chemistry, with flavor navigating its currents. Each bite is experienced through the lens of time, shaped not only by the food itself, but also by the moment your senses come alive to savor it. One's body possesses the ability to detect shifts in atmospheric pressure prior to the arrival of a storm. A heaviness or ache often settles over many individuals before a change in the weather, a quiet recognition of the declining barometric pressure. The tissues of the body, particularly those in the joints and sinuses, react to these changes in air pressure, experiencing a slight expansion as the atmosphere becomes less dense. Such circumstances may lead to discomfort or fatigue in those who are particularly sensitive, frequently occurring prior to the arrival of clouds. Unbeknownst to the individual, the inner ear and skin perceive the shift, leading to adjustments in balance and circulation. Creatures depend on this sense with remarkable precision. The birds settle close to the ground, the dogs become increasingly agitated, the fish plunge into the depths. Humans also carry a remnant of this barometric sensitivity. The ancestors utilized it to foresee storms and find refuge in a timely manner. As the atmosphere grows dense and the breeze pauses in anticipation, one might sense that their body is already attuned to the impending change. A subtle exchange unfolds between the earth and the heavens, serving as a gentle reminder that one's senses remain attuned to the world's atmospheric whispers. One can feel the weight of another's gaze, yet the mysteries of science remain unresolved on how this phenomenon occurs. The strange sensation of being observed has intrigued researchers for many years. Some experiments indicate that individuals can discern the direction of a gaze with remarkable precision, even in the absence of visual contact with the observer. The prevailing theory suggests that the brain subconsciously processes subtle cues, such as faint sounds, heat, or shifts in air pressure. Some believe it stems from a deep-seated evolutionary awareness. Those who were aware of the gaze upon them managed to endure against predators and rivals. Yet, the impact remains evident even in strictly regulated circumstances, suggesting a more profound underlying truth. The brain appears to house distinct networks dedicated to the detection of attention, finely attuned to the emotional significance of being watched. The feeling could be your mind weaving. Your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream. Numerous subtle cues into a singular, instinctive realization. Regardless of the reason, the sensation is genuine enough to provoke physiological reactions, such as heart rate changes, heightened alertness, and increased awareness. At times, it seems, the body possesses an awareness that precedes the eyes, recognizing that it has become the focal point of another's attention. Some individuals possess the ability to sense the shifts occurring within their joints. Numerous individuals living with arthritis or past injuries often experience discomfort prior to rainfall, and scientific research lends credibility to this age-old belief. Shifts in barometric pressure can quietly influence joint fluid and tissue, leading nerves to convey sensations of discomfort. Reduced pressure allows the tissue to expand a bit, heightened sensitivity in areas of inflammation. Shifts in humidity and temperature can amplify the effect, resembling an internal weather forecast. While not everyone experiences it, those who do frequently perceive the approach of storms long before they make their presence known. The phenomenon serves as a reminder that our bodies are intricately connected to the vastness of the sky. They serve as indicators of the flesh, echoing the unseen currents of the atmosphere. Each ache serves as a subtle reminder of the shifting atmosphere, a communication etched within the joints and bones. The weather is not merely a backdrop to our lives. It flows within us, a conversation between human biology and the changing rhythm of the Earth's exhalation. The perception of flavor can be altered by sound. In a subtle exploration, individuals assessed the same chocolate variably, influenced by the ambient sounds surrounding them. High-pitched tones impart a sense of sweetness, while lower tones evoke a feeling of bitterness. This intriguing phenomenon, recognized as sound shapes flavor, reveals how auditory elements can shape our experience of flavor. Restaurants are now crafting ambient soundscapes to elevate the dining experience. Gentle, uplifting melodies accompany sweet treats, while richer, more profound sounds enhance savory dishes. The impact is both psychological and quantifiable. The influence of sound reshapes anticipation, and in turn, anticipation transforms taste. The perception of crunchiness is intricately linked to sound. Potato chips acquire a sense of freshness when they emit a delightful, crisp sound. The brain seamlessly, your mind softly weaves. Your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream. These signals, creating a harmonious experience that combines sound and flavor into a single perception. It appears that eating engages not only the sense of taste, but also the sense of hearing. Each bite embodies not just taste, but a deeper significance, illustrating that the senses are interconnected in profound ways. One does not merely experience the flavors of food. The music of the moment is savored, revealing its essence. The perception of color can affect the sensations of touch and scent. The way you perceive texture and aroma is gently influenced by color. Individuals perceive beverages in red cups as more comforting, denser, or sweeter compared to the identical liquid served in blue cups. Yellow packaging has the ability to convey a sense of freshness in food, whereas green brings forth feelings of naturalness and tranquility. Even fragrances transform with the context of color. A neutral perfume can take on a floral essence when combined with pink, or evoke a woody character when matched with brown. The brain intertwines sight and smell, merging them into a tapestry of associations that resonate on an instinctual level. It is likely that these color changes, touch and smells, evolved from patterns found in the environment. Vibrant fruit bursts with color and sweetness, while spoiled food presents a dull and bitter contrast. In a world where designers, chefs, and perfumers wield color as a tool, perception is skillfully directed, and emotions are artfully navigated through the interplay of light and hue. The reality is both straightforward and peculiar. The eyes possess the power to alter the sensations of the nose and hands, intertwining the senses into a singular emotional expression of color. The aroma of coffee has the power to enhance alertness, even in the absence of consumption. The scent of coffee has the power to awaken the brain's arousal centers, heightening alertness and enhancing reaction time. Research indicates that merely breathing in the aroma stimulates areas linked to alertness and focus. In a particular experiment, it was observed that students who were exposed to the aroma of coffee exhibited improved performance on cognitive tests, even though they had not consumed any caffeine. The effect appears to stem from a learned association. As time passes, the brain associates the aroma with the physical vitality derived from consuming it. The aroma serves as a cue, readying the body for movement. This form of sensory conditioning holds significant influence. The mind reacts not just to chemical processes, but also to the significance behind them. The aroma of coffee at dawn, the whisper of turning pages, the subtle buzz of a new day unfolding, all serve to stir something deeper than mere senses. It stirs the essence of habit, evokes memories, and ignites the delicate anticipation of experiencing life in motion again. Some sounds possess the power to evoke a shiver, triggering a sensory reaction known as spine tingles symphony. A sudden swell of music, a perfect harmony, or a haunting voice can evoke a cascade of tingles down the spine, a phenomenon known as spine tingles symphony. The brain's reward system releases dopamine as a reaction to emotional tension and surprise. As music surprises the listener, with a pause, a key change, or a sudden crescendo, a wave of pleasure washes over, transforming emotion into a tangible experience. This response extends beyond music, poetry, film, or even a captivating idea can evoke it. Spine Tingle's symphony serves as a sensory reflection of awe, a physical resonance of wonder. The hairs stand on end, breath halts, and for a brief moment, the lines between thought and emotion blur. It feels as though every fiber of your being celebrates what your thoughts struggle to express. Spine Tingle's symphony serves as a reminder that our senses act as emotional instruments, finely attuned to the unseen frequency of meaning. Auditory stimulation evokes genuine physical tingles, creating a unique sensory experience. ASMR, or Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response, refers to the soothing, tingling sensation that individuals often experience from gentle sounds such as whispering, tapping, or brushing. These stimuli engage neural pathways associated with relaxation and pleasure, generating waves of tranquility that flow from the scalp down the spine. Brain scans show that ASMR enhances activity in regions associated with emotional comfort and bonding, akin to those engaged during affectionate touch. For some, it serves as a means to drift into slumber, while for others, it becomes a pathway to mindfulness. The impact hinges on an acute awareness of subtle sounds, the closeness of intricate details, and the proximity of the voice. In a chaotic environment, ASMR provides a unique tranquility, where the pace of attention slows, transforming perception into a calming experience. It is a realm where tranquility masquerades as feeling, demonstrating that even the softest murmur can awaken the most profound areas of our nervous system, leading to serenity. Even silence carries a sound, the subtle resonance of one's own being. In the stillness, individuals often become aware of a faint sound, the gentle hiss of blood coursing through their ears, the rhythmic pulse of their heart, and the soft murmur of muscles at work. Genuine silence remains an elusive concept for all living beings. The bodies move in a harmonious dance, anechoic chambers, designed to absorb all external sound, frequently induce a sense of unease in visitors, as the brain anticipates the presence of environmental noise. Without it, consciousness retreats within, heightening the natural rhythms of the body. In the stillness, one discovers the essence of their being, the relentless workings of existence. It serves as a reminder that hearing encompasses not just external sounds, but also the internal perception that shapes our understanding. As the world quiets, the subtle hum of existence emerges, constant and modest, yet boundless in significance. Silence, then, is not merely the lack of sound. It is a profound connection. The essence of being echoes, a constant reminder of your profound aliveness in each passing moment. Sleep transforms the way you perceive the world around you. The brain processes sound in a unique way to safeguard rest. As you drift into slumber, your mind does not simply turn off your senses. Rather, it fine-tunes them. The auditory system stays partially engaged, keeping an ear out for potential threats while disregarding benign noises. Familiar sounds, the hum of a fan, gentle breaths, and the murmur of distant traffic blend into the background. Unexpected sounds, such as the creak of a door, can abruptly rouse you from slumber. The thalamus serves as a sensory gatekeeper where this filtering takes place. Even the sensitivity to smell undergoes transformation. During deep sleep, the nose becomes less responsive, while the sense of touch is dulled. Yet in the realm of dreams, the internal landscape of sensory memory stirs to life, replaying sensations with striking clarity. Sleep is not merely the absence of sensory input. Rather, it represents a profound reorganization of the senses, a nightly adjustment that fine-tunes the mind's state of alertness. The world does not disappear during slumber. Instead, it settles into a tranquil order, reshaped into a sense of security and harmony. The body listens softly, protecting its rest while letting awareness float serenely through the secluded world of dreams. The way you perceive reality unfolds like a harmonious symphony, crafted by the collaboration of your senses. Each sound that reaches your ears, every hue that captures your gaze, and each breath you draw contributes to a magnificent symphony, your senses working. Your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream in perfect unison. In every fleeting moment, light, vibration, pressure, and chemistry come. Your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream to create a singular experience, the world as it is perceived. Yet, each symphony possesses its own unique essence. Every mind organizes the notes in its own unique way, influenced by recollection, feelings, and biological factors. The concept of reality unfolds as a personal creation, perpetually evolving and refreshingly original. The senses serve as more than just instruments. They act as translators that bridge the gap between matter and meaning, transforming waves and particles into emotions and ideas. Even now, as one listens, the body and mind blend information into music, the music of existence itself. The senses serve as the means through which the universe recognizes itself, creating a symphony of awareness that unfolds within you. And within that serene comprehension resides the most exquisite reality. They were the melody that reality hummed through. As the last whispers of this evening's adventure linger in the air, allow your mind to settle and find peace. One had wandered through the quiet miracles that shaped every waking moment. The flicker of light that became color, the breath of air that became sound, the warmth that became touch. Your senses aren't just tools, they're gentle storytellers. They are the intricate threads that create the tapestry of existence. They transform the unseen into the personal, converting waves, particles, and molecules into the vibrant poetry of existence. Each sound that has graced your ears, every flavor that has delighted your palate, and all the fragrances that have transported you through time, your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream. Form the dialogue your body engages in with the cosmos. Even now, as one lies still, those senses continue their gentle work. The air surrounds your skin, creating a sensation that is both familiar and invigorating. The hush of the room envelops the ears, inviting a moment of stillness. The heartbeat murmurs softly beneath the stillness. The body remains in a constant state of perception, redirecting its focus from the external environment to the depths within. In this tranquility, one can truly sense the essence of perception, not merely a deluge of information, but a harmonious blend of significance, shaped by feelings and recollections. The mind does not merely capture existence, it intricately weaves each moment, transforming experience into consciousness. As one sleeps, that awareness floats like a gentle fog, bringing with it pieces of sensation and sound into the realm of dreams, a gradual practice of consciousness itself. Take a deep breath at this moment. Allow the world to fade away into soft melodies and far-off whispers. Allow your thoughts to drift into a state of ease, tranquility, and gentleness. The senses that once kept one awake now lead inward, toward a more tranquil perception, where sound transforms into thought, and thought evolves into rest. For those who have relished this tranquil exploration of science, the marvels of the senses, and the symphony of perception, there is an invitation to subscribe to the channel and accompany us once more for the next tale. Countless worlds lie in wait, vast oceans, far-off stars, and the peculiar laws governing the mind. Yet, at this moment, one has arrived at a tranquil juncture, where wonder intertwines with serenity. As one closes their eyes and releases the weight of the day, they begin to drift gently into a realm of soft, infinite silence, where the senses gradually fade away, leaving only a profound sense of peace. And so, your senses breathe together, like old friends sharing the same dream. We have quietly explored a wondrous universe in every breath, every light, every tiny sound. Thank you for being here, listening, and letting your mind rest with Sleep Science Top 1. This isn't just a video. This is a scientific moment of quiet you can return to any night when you need a little peace, told through the gentlest truth. If tonight's journey brought you some relaxation, please give me a like, subscribe, so you don't miss the next nights of exploration. And if you wish, leave a comment with a small observation you made about your senses today. Your answers will not only connect us, but also help others seeking tranquility to find this place. Now, let your breath slow down, let all your senses gently release, and let the night gently embrace you. Sleep well. I'll be waiting for you next night.